The more stuff you make, the more your workspace tends to grow along with you, which is fantastic. It means you're growing as a maker. However, you quickly run out of room, especially in shared spaces like two-car garages. We have run completely out of room in our garage shop, so we need to get all the normal garage crap out and into a brand new shed that we're going to build in our backyard. In our area, it was cheaper to buy a shed kit rather than build custom from scratch, but we are going to add a bunch of features that you can only find in custom sheds. I was heavily inspired by Evan and Caitlin's video, so I'm going to link it down below. Let's get started by building the foundation. Fun. Very fun. That's what happens when you do an outside project and you don't check the weather. Great. The foundation is all set, so we're ready to start putting together the shed. And it came with a set of instructions, but I'm a maker, so who needs those? The shed's installed, so we can start working on some of the additional features that you just won't find in these affordable shed kits like I used, such as lighting. Now, I'm not gonna run power out to the shed because that's just overkill for the whole project. So instead, I picked up a solar panel light. I also picked up some outdoor lighting that'll go around the shed, also solar panels, so that we can light up the shed as we approach it at night. Two additional features that I want to add to the shed are a bin that will pull out from one of the shelves and a table that will fold up onto one of the doors. I'm going to use this pallet wood that I've been hoarding for no apparent reason for both of the projects, so I need to start by ripping both edges to get a clean edge for the glue up. Before installing the tabletop to the door, we need to add a carriage bolt to the top of the support so we can adjust the overall height of the table after it's on the door. We're gonna use an angle grinder to cut down this black hinge, which will match the rest of the hardware on the shed, and then we can add both the tabletop and the support. Alright, so change of plans, no hinge, I need to rebuild this, but I'm gonna tack it in for now. The shed's pretty much done, which is great because we can start getting some of this and that out of the garage and into that new shed. While I go, I am gonna add some of these bungee cords with eye screws so that we can keep things against the wall and out of the way and organized. Let's get loaded up. Now that we have some of our normal garage items loaded up in the shed, we have some much needed room in the shop that I plan to take advantage of very soon. I do still have a couple things that I need to fix with the build, like the bin, which is too big because I measured incorrectly, and I want to add a hinge to the table support so it folds like the tabletop does. I am going to be fixing all those things over on Instagram, which I have linked down below, so I'll see you as I fix those pieces of the project over on Instagram.